Yep. Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to this special edition of Ancient Edu broadcast. At this time, I greet you all, depending on where you're watching from. And I say thank you for taking our time to listen to this broadcast. Oh, yeah. And this broadcast is going to be a brief one. It's not going to be the type of broadcast we used to make, but it's going to be a sharp one. I want to address the issue of Africans and why Africa is backward. So our topic for tonight's broadcast should be about the African science and technology, which you are seeing on the screen like this. And I'm going to play this so you all can have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. Why the world is advancing. Africa is busy playing in the mud. It's a shame. A terrible thing at this time. We are in the age of, speed. The world is advancing at the speed of light. Technology is growing. Technology right now is at the height of hypersonic speed. A speed that is 3 times faster than the speed of sound. While Africa is deeply entrenched into voodoo, witchcraft, magic. And they don't want us to talk about it. When we come out to address issues like this, people will rise up and say Rome was not built in a day. People will rise up and say America itself, it took them over 200-300 years to get to the stage they are. That Africa will get to that stage. It's a shame on Africans, a terrible shame. With no apology to nobody. Oh yes. If you say Africa is the motherland, Africa is where civilization, life and everything started from, then how come Africa is backward? If America, it took to the point they are today, Africa is thousands of years old, and look at where we are. Donald Trump said one thing, that you Africans are amazing, that you people surprise him a lot, that Africa has great talent, people that can turn not just Africa around, but the entire world around. Father of modern day computer, what was the name of the man? Philip Emeagwali, from the eastern part of Nigeria, an Igbo guy. He was an orphan child in Nigeria. At the age of 14 to 17, he found his way to the United States of America. There he became the father of modern day computer. Those are great moving out of Africa. And later we say, oh, the West is running a brain drain program on Africa. How? When those talents and gifts, those lights that will lighten up Africa to make Africa a great place. In Africa, they kill them regularly. They just end their life, they terminate their lives in Africa. And you cry out. Oh, some people will say, oh, no, that's in the past. Don't talk about that. Now we are the new Africa. Nothing is new under the sun. You black people listen. Nothing is everly new under the sun. I will cite a quick instance with a guy. You all know him. Sooner or later now, he will be the most expensive player in the world. Kylian Mbappe of France. The parents are Cameroonians. The father is a Cameroonian and a footballer. But the father took Kylian Mbappe to Cameroon to play for Cameroonian national team, a Cameroonian team. Do you know what they said They pushed him out and they charged them lots of money. I believe that money could have run into millions of euros for Mbappe to play for his own father's land. They kicked him out. They chased him away. Cameroon chased him away. Cameroon. You all go to the biography of Mbappe. You will see it there. Now Mbappe is a name to be reckoned with. In the field of the beautiful game, the Jogo Bonito, which you all know as football or soccer, Cameroon rose up. They said that is our son. He's our illustrious son. We need him back. But I love Mbappe. I love Mbappe so much. Do you know what Mbappe came out to do? He went straight to the media and he gave the Cameroonians a warning of their lifetime. That France gave him everything he needed in life. France gave him hope and life. And everything he is today, he attributes it to where? The French Musketeers, France. That is his home, his country of allegiance. He remained with the French national team till today. Africa is a shameless thing, a shameless point, a shameless geographical location. That is what Africa is. You kill your own, you destroy your own, you terminate your own. Then when that one that you killed manages to resurrect and become something, you all run back. Oh, that is our son, that's our daughter. Look at Asia, look at China of today. In the 50s, China was a slum, like the city of Shenzhen. It wasn't okay. Who turned the fortunes of China around? Mao Zedong. Look at India, 75 years ago. Sir Winston Churchill said, India is a geographical location, a space, an empty land, a useless place, a wasted place, that the Indians will come and beg them. Today, India is the 5th largest economy in the world. And India is a nuclear nation. China is a nuclear nation. These countries were ravaged and pillaged by the colonial masters. But look at where they are today. What the colonial era did to those countries, they never did it to Africa. You Africans, do your history, do your research and check. What brought Africa down on her knees till today are the Africans themselves. They are the ones that connived with the outsiders to run down Africa. Today, African leaders are conniving with China to plunder Africa. African leaders are conniving with the West to plunder Africa. Today, that is what is going on all over Africa. And whenever they talk about, oh, let us go back to our tradition, our ancestral way of worship, I laugh. Do you know why? Because the African traditional way of worship is witchcraft. It is replicating itself all over the land of Africa today. Everywhere you go, you see voodoo, you see witchcraft, you see wickedness. If you want to look for wickedness, look for a true African and look at that man or that woman. Give them time, monitor them, and you will see the wickedness exudes from them naturally. They don't have empathy. They don't. Look at Africa, look at. What will I call this? This stuff that you're saying is the African robot, the African AI. Don't worry, I'll play it and you all will see Alexa, the African Alexa, Amazon Alexa, or Microsoft Copilot. You will see it. Let me play it so that you all see it. African robot AI is opening. It has opened. No one opened it. Pure voodoo, pure magic. Now look at Alexa. You can see Alexa is moving. Microsoft Copilot, human pal. You can see it. This is what Africa is all about. This is what I'm talking about. In this time and age, you are insulting our culture. It's a shame on you all Africans. Nasty things everywhere. Nasty. Okay, what is the benefit of this thing that you people are doing? Can this thing build you a house The answer is no. Can this your Alexa clean up a house? The answer is no. Can this your AI robot now, this your red, green, maroon, rainbow color AI robot, can it build you anything? Can it build a bridge for you? The answer is no. Can it build a PC, a laptop, a mobile phone, a wristwatch? The answer is even a shoe that you wear or a handbag that you carry. Can these things build it? The answer is no. But yet Africans sacrifice human lives and they pour blood on these things to appease them daily. Our God said, our God, your God is a pig is cleaner than your God, you Africans. I have no apology. We will hammer this thing down. Take this message, share it. We will hammer it down that it will be stored permanently on databases. That children or generations to come after now, they will listen to this voice message and they will know that it's a shame on them. Africa has been like this for thousands of years, for millennia. America is not up to 1,000 years. Look at where America is today. Dubai is not up to 30 or 40 years. Look at where Dubai is today. You Africans, every time you are God, you coming from the realm of the spirit, you are hearing from God. God called you. God anointed you. You are a God's general. You are a voodoo general. You are a witchcraft general. All in Africa of today. It's not then. Today, in this time and age, in this time of AI technology, Africa, they use voodoo to kill themselves, kill their brothers. How can you explain to me that siblings that came out from the same mother, the same father, they use voodoo, witchcraft to kill each other? How can you explain that to me and expect me to have an understanding of your explanation? How can you? Now let me burst your bubble. Let me burst your bubble. Every single one of you. Online. This is Ghana. Online on the internet space comes from Ghana. Ghana, that useless country called Ghana that helped Britain to conquer the entire West Africa. Ghana. Grave saboteurs, eternal saboteurs, Ghana. 70% of online voodoo, everything native doctor, everything marine witchcraft from Ghana online. Nigeria, 20%. The rest of Africa, 10%. Anything fake pastor online. Useless demonic pastors online. 70% of them from Nigeria. Ghana, 20%. The rest of Africa shares 10%. Look at the two countries, Ghana and Nigeria. And yet, animals that comes out from those countries, they shamelessly defend the pride of evil. When you want to address the problems that comes from those countries, you see their citizens rising up to challenge you. They will tell you, I'm a PhD, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I am a 1 + 1 - 2. They will tell you all those things. Then you look at them and you ask them, with all your academic laurels, what impact did it bring to your land? What impact? The impact is zero. That is why it is 1 + 1 - 2. The impact is zero. Mad people everywhere. Look at Africa. Look at. This thing is replete in every part of Africa today. They are emboldened. And they say this is their God. They are going back to ancestral worship. This was how they sold their siblings as slaves to the Arab world. They kept on selling them until they discovered Europe. They started selling to Europe. Europe said enough is enough. We don't need. They started selling to the Americans, Africa. A land where you will see a man that has, if we are talking about polygamy in Africa, anyone that has less than 5 wives or 5 wives below, within that range, is a normal human being in Africa. What you see, when they want to do their polygamy, they go haywire. A man at this time and age in Africa will have 20 wives, 30 wives, and they come out to cry for help, that they are hungry, they have not fed, they've never had a finger to feed, but you have wives. Africa. Later it will come out, oh, Africa, Africa. That's why I don't believe in Pan-Africanism. What is Pan? What is Pan? We all know that the occult and demonic name of Satan is called Pan. Those of you that knows about Pan, those of you that understand the mystic behind the name Pan. What is Pan-African movement? We have Pan-African movement when witchcraft, wickedness like this is happening. You literally named yourself Satan, Pan. Go and look at the mysteries behind the story of the book or the stories of Peter Pan, and you'll know who Pan is attributed to. Satan, Lucifer. I don't believe in Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism, where you go to your country, one tribe is killing the other tribe. From your nation, you move to another part of Africa, they are killing you. Nigerians will move from Nigeria down to South Africa, they are killing them, they call them foreigners. Nigerians will go to Congo, they kill them, they call them foreigners. Congo will go to Zimbabwe, they kill them, they call them foreigners. And yet you all come out, we are Pan-Africans. What is Pan? What is the Pan in it? Stupid things. Stupid things. And you see them coming out, boldly and proudly defending it. It's a shame. Look at African technology in this time and age. Our Alexa on the floor. If you go to Facebook, in fact, virtually every charm, every spellcaster, every herbalist, the Africans in Nigeria, they say it's juju. Every juju you see there is from Ghana. You can do all these things. You cannot even build a social media handle. Today, the West is looking for talents abroad. If you are a nurse, if you are good in whatever, they will give you a certificate of sponsorship. They extract you from your country. They bring you to their country to come and work and have a good life. It's happening all around the world today. Even Taiwan is doing the same thing. Singapore is doing the same thing. How many native doctors have you ever seen employers from the West coming out? Oh, if you're a good native doctor, we will employ you. Start coming over to Europe or America. Zero. How many employers of labor in the West today will come out and say, if you're a good man of God, we employ you, start coming out? Every single man of God from Africa, more especially from Nigeria, they always travel around the world. Where are they going to preach? Who are they going to preach for? When they get there, it is the people of their own nationality that are residing in those countries. They go there to preach. How can I be in the diaspora like this at this time and age? An idiot called Adeboye or Kumuyi or whosoever from Nigeria will fly all the way to Canada to meet me and tell me that he's coming there to bless me. I looked at the idiot. I said, come. Is there electricity in your country? Is there a good road in your country? Is there a medical facility in your country? Is there benefit for jobless people in your country? The answer is no. And you left there, you came over to bless me. Why don't you bless the ones that are there? And when I say things like that, some idiots around me will say, no, he's a man of God, don't say that. Don't. I say, then you are a fool. Live here, go back to Africa with him. Since he's a man of God. Where was he when you struggled to travel and leave that country and move overseas? He was not there. But when you get to overseas, he comes with his private jet. How much did Mark Zuckerberg use to build up Facebook? How much? Look at where Mark Zuckerberg is today. Yesterday I was on a research and I got to find out that Forbes list of billionaires is out. And it went into a record high. They had 2,781 billionaires this past year. They released the record this week. And there was a new billionaire that was involved. I singled out that particular one. She's called Taylor Swift. No investment, no business, nothing. She's only a musician, a singer. And all the money she got was from all her performances, more especially from last year. Her record sales, her performance and everything. It accumulated to $1.1 billion. Honest labor, sweat, the sweat of her skin and her voice gave her that money. How many can you find like that in Africa? If they are not involved in a dubious act, in an evil act that will give them that money. Tell me, how many? And if there is anyone, the Africans will do everything to kill that person. Through Alexa, African Alexa, through African AI. They are displaying it here. This is the African AI. Look at it. This is Africans. We should go and do Pan-Africanism. We should build the West. They don't like us. Every time they don't like us, they don't like us. Let me tell you all something now for you to know. The world owes you nothing. The world owes you lazy Africans nothing. Meet up or you forget it. Because the greatest race on earth is the human race. If you remove the human race, I don't know where you belong to Africans. Even the animals will not accept you people. Because you get into the forest, you start burning down all the bushes. Deforestation, afforestation, everything. You start destroying. Africans, you love destruction. You love it so much. I won't say may God help you, but I will say may someday your stupidity come to an end. But I doubt, because in physics it says any light that hits and goes 45 degrees goes to infinity. So you Africans, your stupidity is rebounding at angle 45 degrees, which means it's infinite. It can't stop. If for millions of years Africans are like this and they refuse to change, even after the advent of the colonial era, they refuse to change. I don't see anything changing these people. These people are avowed stupid things that are destined for doom. The Bible that I read says some were born for condemnation, for destruction. I believe the Bible was referring to Africans. Thank you all. Share this thing. If you have the mind to share it, share it. If you know you love the truth, share it. If you don't, you can as well cry and whine about it. That's your business. I don't care. Bye.